I tell you, this crowd is making it so I can hardly hear my own voice. They are indeed raring to go. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
Patrick Corbin is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery, this guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
Time for a look at the Curly W on D. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with
Leading
ease.
off tonight for
Now
the
at the plate, Scotty Hayward. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Hayward.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he's safe.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Hayward over at second. LeMahieu on at first with nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. Long throw to third. Now batting, Tony Reese. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 1 for 3. He's set and the pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Robles is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Luis Severino will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Soto is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Severino, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, MLBThe, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Set to deal on 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there,
shortstop.
he goes down on strikes,
Auto.
but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Just hung in there on that one. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. In comes Judge, but this will land untouched. He stays alive, still 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time. Is in there. A called strike 3. Nationals gone in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Tomlinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Scott Tomlinson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Severino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Zimmerman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Scotty Hayward. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Eaton. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Zimmerman, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. In there, a base hit.
That's grown man strength right there. Able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Nino Reese.
Into the box now, Nino Reese, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. The relay. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Up next for the Yankees.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Into the box, Tony Reese. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Eaton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw in gets away from him. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
In now, Scott Tomlinson. Strike one to start the at-bat. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, shortstop, Cade.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Standing in, Cage Tomlinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Tomlinson, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his first year at the big league level. Ready with the 0-1. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs. So when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
The 0-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 3 and the Nationals nothing. Ready now, Kurt Suzuki. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The next 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reese is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball swung on and missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Severino.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This one's flared off to the right side. Eaton coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Scotty Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Nino Reese. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that baby's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Fernando Rodney answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Rodney. Now batting.
Stepping in now, Tony Reese, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Rodney, 42 years old. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
3 runs already home here. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The bat.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be put away easily for the out. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. And it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. In now is Adam Eaton. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. In now, Otto Hensley. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Soto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. LeMahieu for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready for another shot now. Cage Tomlinson. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here it comes. Popped up. Zimmerman moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 40, Luis Severino.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Washington, the third baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First offering on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys. And they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Howie Kendrick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Line drive to left. And Kendrick has a base hit. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Kendrick, the runner at second with 1 away. Fouled away. Don't want to forget about him. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Kurt Suzuki is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. National trying to pick things up where we left off. Scotty Hayward, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hayward.
Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Kendrick. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust takes it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fight.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Up next for the
Into the
Yankees,
box, Tony Reese. Hit in
Tony
the air toward the gap in right
Reese.
center. Robles waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
the right fielder, number 99. Aaron.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Yankees 8 and the Nationals nothing. Luis Cessa enters to do the pitching
Now
in the
pitching
bottom of
for
the
New York.
6th.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
Victor Robles digging in now. He'll lead things off in the Washington sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First offering on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The pitcher, number 56, Fernando Rodney.
Trey Turner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now
all he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Speared on the dive. How about that? They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Back here at Nationals Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Roenis Elias comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Scott Tomlinson will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right. Torres is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Torres.
Pitch popped up. Kendrick waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Cage Tomlinson.
At the plate, Cage Tomlinson. First pitch on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Elias, the former Seattle Mariner. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Line drive to left. Soto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Torres will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 25.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Soto. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Otto Hensley. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Strike 2. Hensley stands at first with 1 out. Here's another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The second baseman,
Now in the box. Howie Kendrick. He doubled his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayward giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees. Mike Tauchman is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 39, Mike Tauchman.
Grounded back up the middle. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Scotty Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hensley has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Eaton is there, and it's a 3-pitch. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
In now, Victor Robles. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting. They're going to battle until the last out. And with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging the series.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the move to bat for the pitcher pays off that time, and now it's back to the top of the order with nobody out. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but
it's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. He'll come home with it, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Reese looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So digging in now, Otto Hensley. He singled his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you...
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Reese going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Eaton rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they now trail by only 3.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Howie Kendrick stands in as he looks at a called strike. Tommy Kingley enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Tommy Kingley.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reese there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 8 full here in game 4. Wander Suero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Nino Reese will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Robles is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Reese. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Gio Urshela will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gio Urshela.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Soto ranging back, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron Judge.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Torres. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on. Gio Urshela is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, you can't fault his fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And hang on. It looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called here. He never came set that time, and that's going to cut this deficit a little closer. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Aroldis Chapman.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Victor Robles. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Gerardo Parra will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Parra.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for the Nats. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Chapman's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Parra at second with two down. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into well-earned recognition.
Nine to 6, the final tally in this one. The New York Yankees have evened up this World Series at 2 games apiece.
First for the
Luis